Hey YouTube, just want to make my first video. Just wanted to show off or debut the Yardworks 25-ton wood splitter. Just wanted to show, I bought this like a year ago and I used it, and I probably cut about, uh, I don't know, about 2 or 3 truckloads on it already. And yes, it's pretty clean. I'm kind of the person that I don't like to leave things dirty. It just means if you don't take care of your shit, you don't deserve anything. Oh, so my dad used to say anyways. But I just wanted to put out there that this unit is pretty solid. I mean, for I got a buddy who's got a 28. Another one's got, he picked up one down the States and he's got 20, I think it's a 27 if I'm not mistaken. It's a black diamond. I think it's called black diamond. But this one here, basically it's a glorified, uh, what the fuck was it? It's built on the platform as the Champion, because you can see it's got the Champion motor, and I had to look at the specs. Everything pretty well identical, right down to the tires, the engine, frame build. There's just a few changes on here from the Champion that the Champion doesn't have, which is the the leg on the Champion has basically a pin system where you pull the hitch out and put a pin through it. This one here, you can just pull this end out right here and then flip it up, and then it locks into position. And then this also has a hydraulic lift, where the Champion doesn't have the hydraulic lift. So when you go to lift this sucker, when you're grabbing this handle right here, so when you lift this sucker makes it a hell of a lot easier to put this up. I mean, save your back. I mean, for how much there was no extra cost on this one, and you don't have to pull the pin. See, on this one, you just pull it out, then it locks into place. It's spring locked, and it's got a pretty heavy duty welded edge on there. And then when you flip it up to its standing position, it's actually got a locking pin. So same thing down here. You pull that pin out right here, and that hooks onto the frame right on this edge right here when you go to lift it up. So it keeps it from falling back. So, and then when you go to bring it down, that ram basically takes all the weight off of it. It's like lifting nothing. So it saves your back. And I got a fucked up back, so oh well, they're probably going to take that out. But other than that, like, these come with it. I know a lot of the Champion ones you have to pay for the extra pieces for it. I added the little extra safety for the engine. I got this. This is actually a black diamond deck, and that's an extra piece that you can buy for the black diamond that hooks on here. But what I did was I just drilled the holes, as you can see under here. Oop, where are we? Where are we at? Oh yeah, right there. So you can see where they're welded into the plate. I just drilled 2 holes, one on each side. Ah, fuck. Sorry about that. There we go. And then that's roughly about 3/8 steel. Same thing down the middle. So it's pretty thick. Yeah, and this thing is solid, super solid. I mean, nothing's going to move that. So yeah, it gives you peace of mind, especially if you go to drop a log. That's all you want to do is drop it on the engine and damage the carburetor and exhaust or the fuel tank. And then all I did, because these had some pretty heavy corners, I just used my grinder, cut them off, rounded this edge off over here. There's that piece of steel right there. Yeah, so I just cut that off. Other than that, yeah, this is a pretty good unit. The only thing I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually I'm going to get a slide piece. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to so it just slides over directly over the edge on both sides on this edge. And then I'm just going to kind of build it up so it kind of goes over the hoses here, because I probably won't lift it up. I don't get too, like, the logs I get are not that big, so I'm not worried about lifting it up and stretching these hoses out over that. But I like to just protect this area here, just in case, you lift the log, drop it off, falls off the edge. So just peace of mind, protect your investment. Yeah, and then I usually want to put the cover on. I notice a lot of people, when they put their covers on, they leave this handle on, but I just find it easier. I don't know if all of them are like that, but just pull the pin, take it out, just flip it down when you put your cover on. Then that way it doesn't put a hole in it or wear it out. Yeah, there you go. And then just leave that hanging when you throw your cover on. Yeah, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna try and I'll probably get to work on that maybe next week. So I got to do some wood cutting here pretty soon. We can get the end of the season out of this anyways before I put away in storage. Duh. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty good unit. Never had much of an issue with it. Never had any problems. And like I said, keep your keep your tools clean. I mean, I see lots of them online. They just look like shit. Fucking, I mean, little soap and water keeps your machine from rusting. Not only that, can last you, forever if you got something good. And for the amount of lugs I did, never had any issues with it. So, till the next video. Cheers. Till next time. Later.